Welcome back. From this video is we move to the actual content of the book, create a graphical user interface with Python. I hope from last video you got familiar with the structure I planned on this video series and know how to get needed resource. Not on either you already go to channel to buy this nice book, or you follow my link is to download the free PDF. But anyway, I hope the book is sit aside with you, or you already opened on your screens. So let's now be ready to go to the first chapter. So I will try to make this link. So I actually, sorry, this is 002. So every video may cover our chapter, but that is depending on the complexity of that chapter content. So maybe we split one chapter later on to some multiple videos. But we hope is within this 002 video we can finish this chapter 1. And also chapter 1 is if you want to get some basic information about the Python, you can go to Appendix B to know some initial information on Python, and also some more information about this GUI 0 library, about their widgets. But we follow the chapter 1's content first to install GUI 0 library, and let's try to run Hello World and also adding widgets. So that is our target. So the expectation is we will have this hello world with the widget of the message into this screen. So looks like it's a boring screen, but this is the starting point to put your output and put your design into our window, not our terminal, the text-based output. So let's try to go to the content. So in the left is we come to the chapter 01 to prepare our codings. And in the right, let's see. So first, what is the requirements? You should have the Python 3 installed. So Python. You can see here, if you don't have the Python installed, read from the Appendix B. Go to the Python, so python.org. And from here, you can go to the download and get this latest one. So I have one small version behind, but it's not a big issue. As long as you have the Python, the major release 3 is fine. And you have IDE. So my IDE is the integrated development environment. I'm choosing the Visual Studio Code, but there's a lot of the other IDE. Even you can directly use the Python's IDLE. So installed with Python, or you can use PyCharm or MU. And also, is if you don't want that no IDE, you can also use a text editor. So Python is just our code, but with IDE, they have this code highlights and also have some the syntax checking. So suggested you can use our IDE. So if you want to use the VS Code, you just need to search VS Code, then you can go to here, so Visual Studio Code, and you get this latest version you can download for Windows, for Linux, for Mac. So Visual Studio Code is multi-platform supported, so you can get that anyway. And then this we need this GUI 0 Python library. So this one is in this low IE GitHub. So if you come to, because on this PDF file is not clickable, but I gave you the link here. So install this, you can have here. the easy installation. So it's just you download the zip and you extract that and you can use that. But we have the more better ways. We can use that through the PIP. So PIP3 install GUI 0. So that is once you have the Python installed, we can use that. But first is you can check if you like it's a PIP3, use this freeze. Then you can get a list of the Python library you have already installed. So you can double check is here. I don't have the GUI 0. So if you want to come to the terminal, so if I close that, if you happen to look at your VS Code like this, click this menu. So here is the terminal. You can open our new terminal. So by default, it's coming for your the primary folder or the path. If you fork my repository, you can make that local with Python. Then you can you should may have see this similar like me. So and then you can use PIP3 freeze to check the version of PIP3 list. So list down the show you from the another angle. And since I don't have that installed, so let's go to installation. So we use this command. So PIP3 install GUI 0. So I hope it's able to install. So very fast. So let's check it collecting this information. So we got this 1.5.0. So I'm not sure is when the author wrote this book is what's the version, but today is the latest 1.5.0 version. So download is total is 44.6 KB. And install collected and successful installation. Then if you list again, so you should see GUI 0 here. So that is the show you have a successful install. Click use CLS to clear your terminal, so make the window clean. Now comprehensive installation instruction for GUI 0 available here. So you can read from here, installation, install from the command line. So we did that. Then let's close this. And we moving on. So here is the hello world. Now that you have GUI 0 installed, let's check it's working or not. So through this small hello world app. So aim of GUI is able to use without installation. So remove unnecessary code, new learner find the difficulty to understand. This is signable with widget names, generate helpful arrow, good quality, accessible to young children. So, but we are not only for children. So if you are just interested to learn new knowledge, for any age, let's continue to do that. So open up with the editor, and then this we create our first code. So let's from here is hello world UI. So now let's starting to see is from GUI 0 import app. So use Control S to save, and you can directly run that. So if there's nothing happened, it's not means nothing happened. Actually, it's the code is checking this line, and they don't have error message. Means your this load the library is successfully. That also means you install the GUI 0 library successfully. So I have this button, so I didn't mention that. If you don't watch my other videos, you can go to the extension. You can have this called Runner. That is one nice extension. I installed this code runner, so through this you can use one button to run multiple programming languages. That is very convenient. So you should have that. And through this code runner you can also have certain debugging this functionality, but we are not mentioned for now. So we have our first line and without arrow. So congratulations. So all remember this line. We will use this many times. From GUI 0, this our library import app. A is capital. Then this will be our always the first line of code is to make our main window, which is a container widget called app. At the end of every GUI program, you must tell program to display the app. So display app is actually the app display. And then this we will make this define this app is as an instance of the app class. So title is hello world is good. So let's make something here. So let's run that. So you can see here, it's not exactly like the book mentioned, but I think that is possible the difference when you use the Raspberry Pi compared to just my normal Windows. This in the Pi, you have this style of the window, but in the Windows 11 you have this style, but that's not our the big issue because they are compatible each other. This same code you can migrate to the Pi device and you can run that definitely. So, but the key thing is now you can see there is text or there is a string as the title of a window. And this window is actually a GUI. So you just use a title, this property, and then you can make this showing here. So it's like the old the Windows, you have some title, and this is just a default icon. I believe that is coming from the GUI 0, not I set anything. So now you have our empty window already. So if you saw that is a nice progress, then you can close that, save and run. So you should see the GUI like this. So let's make ensure it's safe. Let's add widget. Widget means the things which appear on the GUI, such as text box, button, slider, and even plain all the places of text. So GUI is including our background is a window, and within the window you should put some content. So every type of the content, if we call that is a widget. So let's starting to add some widget. So all widget go between the line of code to create the app. So this line and the code is until this app. So our widget is within here. So we have a from this, and we just want to add the text. So load the text so that we can use that. This message is our instance of this text class. So put app means this widget is attached to your new create is app. So text is the property, and welcome to the GUI app. So we can use this. And now let's run again. So you can see here. So this is our text widget. So it's very simple, right? So consider is if you don't use this GUI 0, what's the way that you can write our window? So we have some the other like a Tico or some other way that we can draw our window, but you need to have our many settings like the width, height, even some other properties. So that is now we only have 4 lines. You already have a GUI window and our message this widget. So that's the powerful of this GUI 0. So now is look at the text code. So this is a message is your the name or variable text is coming from this widget setting. So we just have using this text, you have the two variable, or you can see the parameter. Then one is pointed to which apps you have done created in the earlier line, and the second is what's the content for that. So if I let's see, so that is if I see is a message one, if I put message two, I love programming in Python. So let's run. So you see, you just add line by line. So that is the widget. So from the top to bottom. So like is if you put this message two before message one, so then this message two will be shown earlier, so first. So that is the widgets, the sequence. So because you are Python program is execute your code from top to bottom. So without you have the other the structure, we change the sequence of the code running. So it's coming from line by line. But later we may learn some other way, like is you can have this the if the check statement, so that you can have the branching of the code. Some code is you will not run, and you can have the looping and so then we can change the sequence of the code running. But by default is for the GUI to explain the widget, it's just line by line to see. So you add a message, then they just write down this message. And if you put a button in the middle, then this button will be for the message one. So now, let's make this again. So I close this and run. So it's still, this is first, this is second. So this just the variable of the your text widget. So that is the first chapter. So I hope is you feel the exciting is how you can create our GUI environment or GUI result from Python so easily from using the GUI0 library. So I hope you set up your environment, including the IDE, and install the Python, install this GUI0 library, and using this PIP3. Or you can read from that installation guide to install this library through the download into your local. So either way, but I hope you get the same result. I will push this source code to the repository, then you may see that the repository's source code online. And if you fork my repository, you may get the notification so that you can keep latest these contents that I have put in here. So and let's conclude this first chapter. Next chapter is we will go to putting our new content code is named as the wanted poster. So we will make our nice GUI based poster together. So see you in the chapter 2. Bye for now.